Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to another beer review on the beer PaTroll. It's Wednesday.
What does that mean?
It means it's time for another Western New York Wednesday.
It's going to storm!
On Wednesday. It is Western New York Wednesday. We got a Western New York beer, and it comes from the Fifth Frame Brewing Company. Ooh. They're out of Rochester, New York.
St. Paul.
And we have another Blizzy.
Okay.
And this is the Orange Blizzicle.
Oh boy, you were
very
a brave soul.
Anyway,
these beers have a history.
They're calling this one a
Gotta get my taste buds ready.
frozen dessert style sour. It comes in at 6% alcohol by volume. Don't want to use listed because this is a beer. And it's about just over 2 months old. I think they released this at the end of June. So we have the FLX boys, Dad and Mike, Amanda, Mike's significant other.
And we have half
and
an
I mean,
in the frame.
Significant other. She really runs the channel that they're on. Like, let's just be honest here. Like, Dan thinks he's the mastermind of what exactly, I'm not sure. But so this is an orange creamsicle, heavily fruited sour. And
Joe, you might want to just step back a little.
Oh God,
so
I'm
your
out of
fans
frame.
can see
Whatever.
it.
Nobody cares. They see me all the time, and it's terrible.
There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's looking great.
Hey, fun fact.
Little chunks.
I've had this.
Yeah, get a little bit chunky. Oh, so yeah, full disclosure, he has had this.
I had this about 2 weeks ago because my better half, she was very excited to try this, so I took a sip.
All right, so our history with this is that we reviewed one over here, which was the root beer float one, and we all tasted like you went and got a what do you call it? A
diarrhea.
You bought that, right?
No.
Yeah.
But maybe.
Yeah, we got that.
We went and got a fountain drink, but it was like 98% syrup and 2% water. Like that's what it tasted like.
Needless to say, it was not
good.
And the only other one I reviewed on my channel
so sick
was that mixed berry cotton candy vanilla soft serve. And when I poured it out, it was like I was pouring ice cream into a glass. It not even chunks. It was like I was eating
Soft
the beer.
serve,
It was
basically.
it was disgusting.
I loved that one.
So-
I know mine fell apart. It was about 4 months old.
I'll tell you what, I went home that night, and I was just like so full of resentment at Delicate Spice for making me drink that nasty ass beer.
All right,
We have to try it.
So yeah, it has all the pectin and grossness on the side.
All that Kyle, no hype pectin.
Yeah, maybe a little bit apple pectin. What is it? All right, so yeah, it looks like it's an orange creamsicle beer. It kind of looks like a melted down orange creamsicle.
Yeah, it really does.
It does.
Again, I'm already glad we're splitting it.
Yep.
Some rocky bubbles on the top, but they just dissipate. So
Yeah, we're moving on to the
yeah.
There's almost so much.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
It's got a cereal.
It actually...
Yeah, it does.
orange. Like a
I'm trying to think what that smells like. It smells like something specific to me.
that smells
You know, it
like
has
cereal
papaya.
marshmallow.
You know how papaya has that throw-uppy taste? Or smell to it?
Depends on when you get the papaya.
This one has that kind of like faint throw-uppy.
So with papaya, some people get that like vomit taste.
Yeah, I still
I don't
eat
get
it.
it. I think papaya is very bland, but I love like the. It's kind of like a melon where it's like creamy, but
See, to me, like I get papaya, it's like dirty earth.
that's what she said about vomit, basically. That's pretty much similar, but you get dirty earth.
Dirty
You
earth.
get dirtiness. It doesn't smell like an orange creamsicle, yeah, to some extent, but
Yeah.
I still get a cereal grain to it.
yeah, a little bit. Maybe that's the actual beer. Holy
No.
shit, there's a little beer quality.
It's like, it smells like sort of an amped up version of Sunny Delight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it smells.
okay.
The best way it smells kind of artificial to some degree.
Yeah.
But
Yes,
but
Sun-
natural.
Sunny D, that's what's natural.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's almost like orange juice.
That's not real orange juice.
It turns your skin.
We've got to have
orange.
conversations.
Okay.
We don't want any of that purple stuff. Anyway,
Drink.
Anyway, yeah.
All right, let's dive in. Cheers.
Well, powers, come on!
All right, that's much better than the root beer.
Yeah,
one.
much better.
Already it's in the plus.
Yeah.
I get there's a nice like firm like tart acidic kind of orange feel to it, which is nice. Kind of like you said, I would say even a tang-esque.
Yeah.
Tang-esque.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say a nice
tang.
tang to it.
See, and I think that it helps a lot trying to break up that sweetness. It's still like really sweet.
It's
but
sweet.
That
Here's the thing. Here's what I'll say about the series. This is the third one I have. We have another one. Spoilers, we're doing it on their channel. It's called Rocket Blizzy, which is basically a Lollipop version.
Which I'm excited about that one.
These
I
are
think that
frozen
one's gonna be
desserts. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for that one too because bomb pops are delicious.
They like
Yeah.
what you said. They are dessert beers.
So
Yeah.
this I think is a great sharing beer. There's 4 of us here. We all get 4 ounces.
That's
but I
about all
get
I
3
want.
because I got a heart problem. Either way you look at it, I'm good with this. I'm good with this because it is sweet. But I will give this one credit. It's way better than that root beer float one.
Mm-hmm.
For me personally, texture-wise, way better than that other one that poured out like soft serve. I can drink the rest of this. I don't want to drink more than the rest of this, and it's because it is sweet. But it does have a nice tartness. It has some tartness to it, some quality of a sour beer.
I think it's got a really good like orange juice out of a boxed carton.
Sunny
With a
baby.
with a little. That's out of a plastic carton, isn't it? Like I'm talking like
Whoa,
a Wegmans.
are you
like,
getting fancy with the box compared to the
we
plastic?
drink boxed orange juice when we
I
drink it.
can't. I'm leaving. I
It's
can't.
got
That's
it's
too
got a
fancy.
nice little spritzy tartness to it. But it's tasty. It's good. But again, this is all I really want.
Yeah.
Let's take a moment. And let's get the actual...
Yeah,
The brains of the operation.
The pristine.
Tell us what
palate.
it actually is.
The
I'm
pristine
getting
palate
food
of the
Need a
Mexican
mango.
wildflower. Delicate spice.
Oh,
Tell us what it tastes like.
He said a Mexican
I-
wow.
tastes like chimichangas.
No, it doesn't. But it does have some like orange rind in it that like I actually appreciate because that bitterness cuts out on the sweetness
Okay.
enough.
None of us would have said that.
But you know,
We're idiots.
but yeah, so it makes it definitely way more drinkable than
Yeah,
that root beer one.
it is drinkable. That I think that's. It's sad to say that, like, oh, it's drinkable because it should be. But after that root beer float one, a couple, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna actually finish the rest.
To try this one.
Yeah, it's not
because
bad.
of that one.
I think the tartness, like you said, a little rindy kind of bitterness from the orange, and the fact that it doesn't taste like straight up syrup is a positive.
I think it's just crummy that we're like, oh, I'm glad we're sharing this between 4 people. When you're like, oh, that kind of means I don't really want a can of it. So
There's definitely people out there who have sweet tooths that could down that can and
Sure.
be like, "Where's another?" And I'm just like, I'm like in awe that they did that.
Yeah.
Those are the people that walk out of the ice cream shops with like the giant 5-scoop ice
Yeah,
cream.
and you're just like, "Oh, I got a single scoop." They're like, "I got 5," and I'm just like, "Why?" That's Jeff. No jinx.
Yeah.
But I think
Yeah.
I think his palate has developed finally because he used to be like, "There is no beer too sweet for me," and now he's like, "Oh, maybe this one's a little sweet." So, you know. But I so rating out of 5. What are we thinking?
Oh boy.
For me, personal preference, I'd give it a 3.5.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was gonna
Yeah.
go. I was gonna go personal 3.5, but for what it is, it's 4.2 or something. I mean, it's
Yeah, so 3.5 personal, 4.2.
Yeah.
How about you, man?
I was gonna say a 3.75.
Yeah, I'm with Amanda. I actually, but take it. You have to like orange creamsicle or orange things because this does replicate an orange creamsicle to some degree. There's a nice little vanilla sweetness. 3.75 is appropriate, like you said. Probably like 4.25 for stylistically.
Yeah.
Personal preference, 3.75 for me. But this is way better than that fucking root beer float one. Now you.
which I don't know if that's saying much because that
more
was
balanced.
just like
You guys had the mixed berry, cotton candy, vanilla one, and apparently whatever I had with my,
we
the
really
cat's 4
liked
months
that
old.
one. That was
Yeah,
good.
that was
Fucking,
so good.
I my brain hurt pouring it out. It was just like, why is this happening? I'm
Yours was just
I'm drinking it,
sludge.
chewing it, and I'm like, if this is where these are going, count me out. But this is
Yeah,
much
we've
better.
had 3 of them and have a 4th on the way. So
Well, the reason I brought this and the other one, and we're gonna do that one on your channel, is I kind of want to see if that was an anomaly from the root beer float one. 'cause
Okay.
That was so sickly, gross, sweet that like I couldn't imagine anything being sweeter than that. And luckily, this is not. So appreciate everybody stopping by for price and availability. Now these are I think are like 25 a 4-pack at the brewery. I bought a single can. It was like 7 something. Typically markup. That's fine. Like I said, $8 max. I pay for this and availability. It's Fifth Frame. No motherfucker. This is the Beer Patrol. Mr. Dan, everything's gotta be perfect. And then on my channel, fucking, it's all kinds of alerts.
all
and
hell
shit.
breaks
All
loose. It's
alerts.
a free for
Oh,
all.
gonna put this out.
Hey, listen, he's going to be begging for my perfection when he sees this review and he's not even in the frame.
Dan,
So,
how do I edit this out and then edit myself in?
Do I even want to be in the frame of my own reviews? Anyway, availability, it's Fifth Frame, Western New York. And yeah, so anyway, go check out FLX. We got Dan, Mike, Amanda. Great reviews. Amanda's the mastermind behind the fucking
No.
channel. Dan's the fucking director.
I'm just here.
Yeah, spoiler. Everything's not great. So anyway,
It's falling apart at the seams.
So anyway, appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review. Check back next Wednesday for another West New York Wednesday. Fuck knows, no knows. I don't know. I'm reviewing next week. Cheers.